customize what your Madden experience will be. This is just a rough draft. You can come back and change these in the settings menu.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, no web, look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. It's a big, I know, as long as she get really good. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we go back, way back. When now we on track, you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging all they do. I've been Houdini with my car.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And prior to last season, his team asked him to put everyone on his back and carry them to success, and he did exactly that. Now, at this point in his career, all he cares about is postseason success and finding a way to get his team to a Super Bowl.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And it's a 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. brings up second down.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 3 brings up second down.
Now Allen off the bootleg. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At their own 27. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. First carry for the Clemson man, trying to see Etienne. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
That is 3 plays and out.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go.
The temperatures outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Nico Romeo to bring it back. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments, we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
First down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, Gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He's going to run it. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chiefs.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hot. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kansas City.
They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Cardinals come out. They're led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The number 1 overall pick in 2019. The 7th year for Murray leading the Birds. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
13 yards.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
It is third and long.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Pass completes there to Harrison. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down
for the Cardinals.
Returnable for Remigio. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the second time. And, Greg, week 1 here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
You know, we hear these stories all the time, Mike, where there's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Baron Browning getting in there for the sack. It's got to feel great as he gets this preseason off on the right foot.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. To throw is Mahomes. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Third and 6. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a first down, Chiefs.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Forced out wide. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Play action here. Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Howard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third and long for Mahomes. Flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
Kansas City.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Forced to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Open man left side, he's got it. We'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
A gain of 14. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. Forced out to his right. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Into space. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. Ball time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Ray gonna return it. Now an opening at the 30, and this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. Been a mixed bag so far. Very sharp looking on that opening drive for a touchdown. And pretty well was given right back with the pick six just a moment ago. On the run to the right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On third down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Kansas City.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
Kansas City. Harrison Butker.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. And then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
P.J. Dallas now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They trail now 14-7. They'll come up for first and 10. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard.
Try again. It's second and 10.
23-yard line.
That's Jones in motion. On second down, Murray. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Running here is Connor. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go right back to Connor. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Moving outside the pocket, taking off. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Operating from the gun is Brissett. This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Brissett. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Good blocking, and he is in. Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Gray going to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Rolling right. A throw on the move is caught. Now he's free at the 35. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. First down throw. Mahomes out to his right. Throw across his body is complete. Moving clock. Mahomes going to get him to the line. Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Going now, Murray on 1st down. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A 3-yard loss brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They don't want to repeat a 1st down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That is caught! And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. On the return, it's Dallas. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for in this point. All even at 14. Let's start this drive with first down. A big one there to start the second half. 54 yards. We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Connor. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down.
They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he'll punch forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
The 2-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Connor trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Carter Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense with Rasheed Rice set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Mahomes back. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Brings up second down and 15
Mahomes
to go.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and long.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll be forced outright. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. That's taken in.
Mahomes pass complete to
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down.
It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. Gray going to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
To throw is Mahomes. Right at the outside, he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Recovered by the offense.
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes. To the sideline and pulled in by Brown. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
I just love watching Kyler Murray play quarterback, Mike, because it just reminds you that they come in all shapes and sizes. I mean, to be this small, but this fast and have that much arm talent, you just don't see that combination very often, let alone in the NFL. But we are now more than a year removed from that knee injury. I think he's ready to...
Oh, a loose football. And did the Chiefs get it? They did.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, Protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a 1st down on the Chiefs.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Pushed out to his right, and this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown Chiefs.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over.
The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Murray. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Leo Chenal in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. 2nd down, Murray. That one underneath here to Connor. Now he gets free up the right sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
They'll run with Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
46-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And that's going to wind up incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and
defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's picked up by the Chiefs. To the 20. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's 1st and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, 1st and goal, hoping to capitalize. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Pacheco trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They'll run with Pacheco. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Trying to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Now Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on fourth and goal. He'll throw on first down with Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals, first down.
We are through one. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Chris Jones, a loss of 6, brings up second and 16 at the 45-yard line.
Now a second down throw from Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. Look at the big man go. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
54 yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Conner. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Cardinals 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Gray going to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick, exiting the pocket right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now tap forward quickly, and this is Brown with it.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and it's not going to be a lot of game.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Third and goal. They'll go with the option here to the short side. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's fourth and goal. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Harrison Jr.
Murray now on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He gets in there for the sack, and it looks like the time off has not slowed him down one bit. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chiefs offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will finally run him down. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 37 yards. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
It's second down and goal.
Defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Mahomes back. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, KC.
These are the plays that when you look back, like they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Kansas City.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for two. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Cards offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd and 5.
Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Cardinals.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action motion for Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Cardinals.
On the ground, it's Connor. This defense fall over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
To throw is Murray. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. To throw is Murray. He's got his man. The fleet to Wilson. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
And the Cardinals first down.
Benson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game. Teams practice these situations all week long, like down here in the tight red zone. Gotta come away with the touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
He'll run for it, and it's Connor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Conner, touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Patrick Mahomes will lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. On first down, it's Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. Take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. On the return, it's Dallas. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That's Jones in motion. On 1st down, it's Murray. Big slant into the hands of Wilson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Murray. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more. The NFL preseason after this. On 1st and 10, Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. He's into space at the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
21 more yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 6. Murray now. We'll try to work the screen with Connor. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A pickup there of 28 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's 2nd down.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 25.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Throw here down the field. It's ball incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Juju Smith-Schuster. A gain of 12. 1st down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now to throw again. That is going to be Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Dallas. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll try to run for it. Ooh. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 32.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Good for a Cardinals.
That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, running right. It's Connor. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Yellow, yellow. Look, right here. Go out, Eddie.
First down throw, Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Kelsey. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. Mahomes on first down. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they will not back up. He is into the end zone for 2 more.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Gun, and they'll run it with Connor. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. It is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 25 more yards.
Here we go. One final play. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Ter. So long, everybody.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace.
Super Bowl. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. At the end of the night, one team lifts the Lombardi Trophy. Who's it going to be? To have this one last time this season. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and Greg Big Buckets around the AFC champion. The Chiefs, they are back in the big game for the fourth consecutive year. They won Super Bowl 57 and 58, lost last year to Philadelphia. How do they cap it off with a third Super Bowl in 4 years?
Well, it's just quite remarkable that year in and year out, in a league like the NFL, Mike, that just prides itself on parity, the entire league is set up to prevent dynasties, to prevent this exact situation that we have with the Chiefs from happening. But here they are again. Disappointing, underwhelming performance last year against Philadelphia. They're going to have to play a lot better here if they want to make it 3 at the last score.
They'll get across the 20, welcome down. It's going to be 3-yard line. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
You just can't imagine the emotions. And
he works free, right side. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ray going to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You ask any player that's played in the Super Bowl, Mike, and they'll tell you the hardest part is everything up until kickoff. The best part is once that ball is kicked off, it finally feels normal again, and that's what these players are going through. They've been waiting for this moment. It feels like it's taken forever, but here we go. Who's going to go out and put together the best game at the right moment and come away Super Bowl champs?
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Still second down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll try to play with some pace early on.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 2-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. Moving to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Trenton Simpson gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chiefs. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. DeJounte Wester now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense ready now for their second drive. They'll start out 1st down and 10. In motion goes Likely. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Boom. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
6 yards.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Gonna go right back to Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Go. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and short, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Patrick Ricard. Touchdown, Ravens. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete to right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Yellow. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action here. Mahomes forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Defensively, you earn that type of play. It's 3rd and short. You expect the offense to convert on most of those chances. Not only do they deny them, they hand them a pretty significant loss.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on 4th down.
First down.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 33-yard line. A 7-yard
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelsey one more time for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Rolling to the left. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. And he is into the end zone. The conversion successful, and they grab a 2-point lead.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Wester now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw, Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Off the play fake, Jackson. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Baltimore.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore.
To a tight end motioning left here.
First and 10 at the
On first and 10, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Sprouse. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
8-yard gain. Brings up second.
Jackson up top again. He'll go right back to Flowers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
In motion goes Likely. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he will get into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Chiefs, 16.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Remigio now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense and Hollywood Brown ready for their next possession. They can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We could have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced out wide. defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Here's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. A gain of 16 yards. First down, KC.
16 yards. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will go all the way. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with it.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Pretty obvious this defense needed that play. The entire game from the jump, Mike, it just seems like the quarterback has been way too comfortable playing from the pocket. He's got himself 2 passing touchdowns here already. They got to continue to make him feel this pass rush.
Final play of the half. Jackson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Mahomes. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34. The 32-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
To throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Rashee Rice, touchdown Chiefs. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
21.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Wester now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a game.
Halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, down inside the 25-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
They're running on 1st down with Henry. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Ray going to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense with Rasheed Rice set to take over once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Downfield is caught by Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. With that, he ties the Super
seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Wester now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. On play action, here's Jackson. This one banged away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. Now Jackson on the move. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 34.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
He keeps it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Second down, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. One quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the fourth from SoFi after this. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Remigio now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Mahomes now on second down. Forced out left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line.
Yards. And it's third down. Third and 10.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Chiefs. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
Makes the score Chiefs 45, Ravens 31. Harrison Butker has kicked off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Off the play fake, Jackson. And it's into the hands of Flowers. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll go right back to Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Chiefs' 23-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
third and short. Jackson. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds. Cut up past the 35. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Now, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. From the gun, here's Pacheco. So, right after 2 minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Whistles here, we have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he will score again. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up second down at the 26-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. A throw outside, caught by Andrews. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And the Baltimore first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
First and 10 at the 48.
Jackson up top again. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Another try, second and 10. Again, it's Jackson. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away. And how good these defenders are at knocking it loose. Pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
That's another Baltimore first down.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. Here comes second down. Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job back, and it's not going to be easy.
That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
46.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to push this one forward. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 2nd and a yard. Here's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here we go. One final play. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. And that'll do it for the 3rd time in 4 years. The Kansas City Chiefs are once again Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, It wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players, their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say, but then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Another great moment for this terrific franchise. The Lombardi Trophy once again belongs to the Kansas City Chiefs, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt.